And welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, I said I was going to be ending March 22nd, in the last part, but I started playing again, and we have a visitor. Hey, yeah. Hey, you live on this island? Thought so. I'm from, like, the next island over. My name's Harvey. Glad to meet you, friend. You can call me Harv if you want. Wonder why no one ever does that. Is the V part just fun to say? Sorry, got a bit sidetracked there. I came here for a reason. Give me a minute and I'll remember why. Got it. I keep hearing about this island and how much folks dig the scene here. So I thought I'd check it out. I'm gonna start this Far Out Artists Collective and I'm looking for ideas. So what's the deal? I'd heard that this place was deserted, like literally a deserted island. You the honcho that put this place at the head of the class? Wait, this old noodle just had a casserole of an idea. You should visit my island. Just hit the airport and tell them you want to go to Harv's Island. That's the name of my pad. Groovy, right? Anyway, nice jawing with you. I'm gonna stroll around and see what makes Cobalt tick. This was all very unexpected, I'm gonna be honest. Also, message in a bottle. Again, it feels like they just troll me every time I end the session. We got a message in a bottle. I was just zoning out in the bathtub when a great DIY idea popped into my head that I had to write down. I just had to share it, so I stuffed it into a bottle and floated it to you. Take a chance and try it out. Ironwood Table. Interesting name. So, again, this was entirely unexpected. That's kind of the fun thing about Animal Crossing and doing this blind, is I legitimately have no idea what I'm getting into half the time. So... let us go to Harv's Island. Huh? Harv's Island? Where could... oh, I know. You're talking about the island Harvey lives on. Roger that, good buddy. I can set you up right now, but are you ready, all packed and stuff? Alright, let's get you airborne. Dota 1, this is Dota Tower. Wilbur, you copy? Got a walker who needs wings, over. Roger, ready when you are. Okay, have a good flight, friend. When you need to travel just like Wilbur Dodos do. So I did the math, and I'm pretty sure there are 5 sessions for day 3. To touchdown like looking at stars in the glockenspiel. We are parked and proud. Give a quack to Wingback. Again, we ended up getting up to 6 sessions again, so, again, someday we'll have a shorter session, but, today's not that day. Hey there, good to see you again so soon. I mean, I was on the same flight as you over here, so it's good to see you so soon after seeing you. Wait, that was today we talked, right? I didn't just sleep the whole time since then? Anyway, welcome to Harv's Island. Don't remember if I mentioned it before, but I run a photo studio here. It's called Photopia, because it's like paradise for picture taking. And it's free to all, so come use it anytime. What is this Photopia? So you're digging the Photopia vibe? Pretty groovy, right? It's like my home away from home, you know? Well, more like my home that is my home, really. Well, but hey, since you're here, let's capture the moment on film, huh? And if you got any questions about the studio, I'm all ears. Well, mostly ears. Some nose, too. Really? That's great to hear. Okay, you've come to the right dog. Yes, sirree. Alright then, there's basically 3 things to worry about with pictures. The set, the models, the wardrobe. In other words, arrange your space, gather up the folks you want in the picture, and give them costumes. Once you've mastered those 3, taking the actual pictures is easy. At least here in Photopia. You want to hear more details about sets, models, and wardrobes, so you know actually taking pictures? I'm gonna wing it. You sure are, and don't let anybody tell you different. Well, feel free to use the studio anytime, bud. If you're all set, I'm gonna go freshen up my hair. Come grab me outside if you need anything. I am very intrigued by this. So this is like a photo studio. This is like a full house, too. So I guess this is like kind of like what we can expect from our house when we fully upgrade it. I actually do have a question, so I'm gonna go back outside because I think I know what this is. And I need clarification on how to make this work. Hey you, what's happening? Any questions about the studio mixed into your mind, Goulash? There are models? Now, nothing wrong with being your own model if you're feeling selfish, but you can also invite models. In fact, you can invite up to 10 models if you want to take a group photo. Now, these aren't professional models, mind you, more like neighbors that live on your island, but if you got an Animal Crossing character's amiibo, you can use those to invite other folks. They might not actually be able to come though. None of them ever show up when I invite them. Anyway, you can call the others by pressing down and tapping the amiibo to the NFC touch point. Oh, one more thing. You can ask a model in the studio to strike a certain pose if you like. Of course, you have to be able to show them what you want. Like, you gotta pose the model. You gotta model the pose for your model. You can ask them to do any pose you can do as a reaction. So choose a model and do a pose with ZR. Yep, that's everything I know about models. How would I do? You need me to explain anything else? That is exactly what I need to know. You sure are, and don't let anybody tell you different. Well, feel free to use the studio anytime, bud. Alright, so, guess who has a stack, an actual stack of Animal Crossing amiibo cards sitting in relatively close proximity to my desk. So push down. When you see that displayed, hold an amiibo near the NFC touch point to call that character. So it's in the right control stick on a Joy-Con, or it's on the center of a Pro Controller. I'm using a Pro Controller. So let's see if this works. There we go. There's Rosie. There's Stitches, and there's Goldie. I don't know how I should feel about the fact that I am basically saying, hey, I own Amiibo Festival. Again, I actually don't mind Amiibo Festival in all seriousness. I think it's a mediocre game, but not as bad as people made it out to be. There's Sable. Pascal can't be invited to Photopia, so this is why people have some concerns about the current roster of the game. Certain characters can't be scanned in, so people assume they don't have character models, and thus there's some fears about will they eventually be added in, or not. For example, Crazy Red, he's kind of a big deal, so not being able to invite them is kind of weird. I don't even know how many cards I have. I want to say around 50. So not too many. I just realized I have both Able sisters. I think I have a Belle too. Do I? I don't think I do actually. Got Tom Nook. Well, he's a personal favorite. I actually don't have my favorite characters in Amiibo card. My favorite is Cube from Animal Crossing, the original. Cannot read. I have a giant stack in my hand, so it's probably trying to read multiples. There's Daisy, wearing a little sweater. That's new. So yeah, I'm missing Cube. I don't know if Kiki or Mitzi ever got Amiibo cards, but those are some other favorites. Well, here's one. Okay, I do have all three Able sisters. I did find LaBelle. So let's scan her in. This is a mess. LaBelle with sunglasses, I guess. Here's another favorite from Wild World, Walker. This is my first Wild World town. I think Kiki was too. I think that's why I like both of them. Missy, just blue cat. So, you can change wardrobe. So you basically, any items that you have, you can give them. So that's pretty cool. Kind of limited though. But kind of a neat idea. At some point, you can also use Amiibo to invite characters, but I don't have that ability right now. You can just do this. I think you can even set furniture down. This gives me a little bit of Happy Home Designer vibes, because in that game you could have little interactions with different characters, which was nice. So yeah, this is like your main amiibo mode. Fun fact, amiibo are kind of becoming rarer now than they used to be, because of, quite frankly, how popular this game is. A lot of people are suddenly a lot more interested in amiibo. This is a tad chaotic. You can't even talk to them. You can get them to face certain directions, though. So yeah, we just got a pile of villagers here to experiment with. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting to get Nook Miles for at this very moment, but okay. Yeah, you can't talk to them, just kind of pose them. There's something about getting them to do certain emotions, but yeah, you can toggle different lighting settings. Might be this, actually. What's that? Oh, different view, it looks like. Interesting. This is cool, but I don't know if I can picture myself doing this particularly often. Okay, they actually hold the emotions. So, you can just set everyone with different emotions and they'll just loop. Except greeting, because that's really short, I guess. But yeah, this is kind of a weird little experiment kind of a thing. I'm not sure how to feel about this, but hey, let's take a picture. We got a camera after all. So R gets everyone to look in your direction. That's just your emotion, not anyone else's. Okay, so all emotions you program, if you push A, they'll do that emotion. Okay, that wasn't the right button. What a weird photo. But we have shown off Photopia. Weird. Actually, kind of odd, but kind of neat. If you have a giant stack of amiibo, this is under 50. I definitely don't have that many. But if you have a ton of amiibo, and frankly, you can find them all very easily, because of how unsuccessful these games were, like Amiibo Festival specifically. Hey, this isn't a bad feature to test out, but I have one more thing I want to test. So, Amiibo Festival is really weird because it distinguishes between cards and figures. So I just grabbed the Timmy and Tommy Nookling amiibo. I'm gonna see if that works like a card, like if both cards and figures are both compatible. Okay, they both work, and you have to actually choose individually because it's technically two characters. So yeah, I think this is how people are like figuring out which characters. Oh, sometimes this happens. My controller tends to freak out sometimes when I scan too many amiibo. It's really weird. So yeah, it completely just shut down for some reason. So I'm probably gonna have to switch to Joy-Cons actually, or unless I can reconnect this. But yeah, this was a problem with Breath of the Wild. Whenever I would try to scan an amiibo, the controller would turn off. I don't know what would cause that. But it was a thing that would happen. Like every time I scanned an amiibo treasure chest, the controller would turn off. It was really bizarre. But yeah, that's Photopia. There's not a ton to see here. Again, I'm honestly just like really surprised. It caught me off guard seeing Harvey. Harvey was, for the record, introduced in. Oh, okay, they all move with you. Cool. Harvey was introduced in Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo as the Amiibo RV character. He runs the campground where the RV visits, hence his name of Harvey being in charge of RVs. That's a very Animal Crossing name. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to have to do this today. I'm gonna record a little bit longer because, quite honestly, so many things have been catching me off guard with this playthrough that by the time I get back to my town, who knows what could be there. There could be, like, a new character, for all I know. It's like I combed my town pretty thoroughly, and yet Harvey just decided to show up after I stopped recording because I shut down the game and reloaded. My phone is ringing. Hello. Oh, hey, it's Harvey. I'm calling on the phone part of your phone. I forgot to tell you something when you're at Photopia. Go figure, right? What I wanted to tell you was about any models you invited to the studio. After you introduced us, I thought I'd take a nice portrait and turn it into a poster. Hope you like it. You used an amiibo for a model that couldn't make it, but we'll just go ahead and make a poster anyhow. I set it up with Nook Shopping so you can order through them. So please order some. Alrighty then, I think that's about it. Hope you visit Harv's Island again sometime soon. Bye now. So, I'll be honest, this game just turned into a completionist nightmare. Basically, if you get a poster for each character you scan in, that means you'd have to own every amiibo, and there are like 500 amiibo cards, or no, 400 I think. So, and then there's like the Sanrio ones, which were really rare. So yeah, this isn't gonna be a fun completionist game if you count a complete catalog as a completion goal. Oh boy, yeah, that's gonna be a problem for some trying to really unlock everything. I'm sure some people do have every card imaginable, in which case, lucky them, it'll be a lot easier to complete this game. But for people like me with just a handful and didn't really ever get into collecting, yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to hunt down every amiibo card to 100% this game, as much as I do enjoy it so far. But I think with that being taken care of, I'm gonna check Nooks, just make sure there isn't anything I'm missing. Cool. We're actually gonna call it for day 3 now. Hopefully for real this time. Next time we'll start day 4 of New Horizons. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.